My name is Victoria Winters. A new fear has struck at Collinwood. A fear rooted in the disappearance of someone whose life has been involved with the family that lives in this great house. A fear that reaches down from Widow's Hill and touches others.
No, Pop, I haven't seen him. Well, why don't you try the cannery? I mean, at this time of the day, he's been at work for hours. Well, sure, if I hear from him or he comes in, I'll call you. I said I would. Why the sudden interest in Bill Malloy? Okay, Pop, okay, I was just asking. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
I thought I'd never get any service around here.
Well, a gal's entitled to talk to her dad, isn't she?
And as long as it doesn't interfere with my breakfast. I'll have orange juice, scrambled eggs, bacon, and coffee.
Okay, on the fire.
How is old Sam this morning?
Just fine. Why?
Just asking. Say, Maggie.
You know, your eggs are getting cold, and I haven't even put them on yet.
You didn't have to see Bill Malloy around here today, did you?
Say, what is it with Mr. Malloy? You know, you're the third person that's asked me about him today.
Is that so? Who else was interested?
Well, Carolyn Stoddard came in this morning. She asked me. My dad asked me, and now you. What is it? Did he quit his job and go off to Tahiti?
I doubt that.
Well, let's face it, people like Bill Malloy don't get lost.
I sure hope you're right, Maggie.
I'll put your eggs on. Coffee.
Good idea, thanks.
You know, I expected you at the house this morning.
Oh?
Well, my dad is doing your portrait, isn't he? Thought you'd be there at the crack of dawn.
I guess he didn't tell you. I canceled my sitting. Other things to do.
Like looking for Bill Malloy?
Thanks for the coffee, Maggie.
Say, Burke, when you were talking about Bill Malloy earlier, you sounded as though you thought something might have happened to him.
Is that how your dad sounded? Well, you said your father had asked about Malloy. Is that how he sounded? Did you get the same feeling from him?
No. He just asked me where he was, that's all.
I see. Well, maybe you're right, Maggie. Maybe Bill Malloy did go to Tahiti. Or some other less exotic place. Got a customer.
Oh, hi, Joe.
Donut and coffee, Maggie.
Sure. Black, right?
Yeah, always.
Say, I thought you were a working man, Joe. I didn't know the cannery let you come in for donuts this time of the day.
I've gotten in with the boss.
Or the boss's daughter.
Besides, I had to drop something off at the post office. Thanks.
Say, if you're looking for your lady friend, she was in about an hour ago and then left.
Oh? How long has he been here?
Burke? About a half an hour. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Well, there's nothing I like better than a good, intelligent conversation.
Say, Maggie, you didn't happen to see Bill Malloy around today, did you?
You too?
Why, has someone else been asking about him?
I have. Joe? The answer is no. Maggie hasn't seen or heard of Bill today.
Is that true, Maggie?
Yep.
Tell me, Joe, is this a private search? Or, did someone ask you to look for Malloy?
I don't know that that's any of your business.
Well, is it a normal procedure for the employees of Collins Canneries to go looking for their boss?
What difference does that make to you, Devlin?
Who told you to go asking around for Bill Malloy? Was it Roger Collins?
What makes you say I'm asking around? All I did was come in here, order a cup of coffee.
Do me a favor, Joe. Forget about you and me, will you? Just forget about it. Anything that's personal between us. I'm only interested in Bill Malloy.
Now, why are you so interested?
Well, he's a friend of mine. Because I like the man. He's an old friend, Joe. For some reason, he's suddenly not around.
Then you do think that something might have happened to him?
Who asked you to look? Was it Roger Collins?
Hey, Carolyn.
Joe, it's important.
What is this? A big conference? Hello, Burke.
Hello.
Well, that's a glum greeting. Just what I need this morning. A car that won't go. And the big chill from one of my favorite people.
What's wrong with your car?
I don't know. Something with a carburetor. The garage says it'll take about an hour. Say, you two haven't been arguing again, have you?
Why don't you ask one of your favorite people? Better still, why don't you go off to Bangor with him again?
Joe, you're impossible. Burke, will you please tell him that
I
it was
have
all
no time to tell him anything right now. Here, Maggie, that'll take care of the breakfast. Thank you.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know. You want to have coffee with an impossible man?
Sure, Joe. Sure.
Hello, Sam.
Thought you weren't going to sit for the portrait this morning.
That's right.
Well, what do you want? Just having breakfast.
I've had mine. I'll join you in a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
Burke, we talked this all out last night.
Well, I hope it's good and hot. Nothing I like less is lukewarm coffee. Hot coffee, great. You know, Sam, you're about as talkative as you were last night. Where's Bill Malloy?
Why ask me?
What's happened to him, Sam?
How should I know?
I don't know how you should know. Who do you expect me to ask? Roger Collins?
That's up to you. All I know is I'm as troubled about his disappearance as you are.
Troubled or relieved?
What does that mean?
Malloy's not showing up last night got you off the hook, didn't it, Sam?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The meeting he set up, that's what I'm talking about. You, me, Roger Collins. You know what he said to me, Sam? He said, you be there at 11 o'clock. You'll learn something about yourself. He said, I learned something about that manslaughter charge I went to jail for 5 years ago.
He also said that he would be there, didn't he?
You know he did.
Then why didn't he show up?
That's just what I'm asking you.
I was there, wasn't I? Roger Collins was there. If big Bill Malloy had some big revelation to make, then why didn't he just walk right in that office and spill it out?
Maybe he couldn't, Sam. Maybe something or somebody stopped him.
You're out of your mind.
I hope to God I am.
Did it ever cross your mind that he might have realized that he was wrong? That he might have realized that he had nothing to tell?
No.
Why? What makes Bill Malloy so all-fired infallible? Why can't he make mistakes just like any other man?
Because if he did, he'd have walked into that office last night and said so.
So he was upset, he was embarrassed.
Bill Malloy, you really think that?
Burke, he's a man, like you and me. Men make mistakes. Sometimes they don't like to admit that.
So he ran away and hid his head in shame. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
It's possible, isn't it?
Look, his car was out in front of his house. He ran away. Now, how did he go? Walk? Or maybe he rode his bicycle.
Burke, what do you want from me?
I want to know what happened to Bill Malloy.
I wish I knew. My mother's been terribly upset about it.
I know. She asked me to check around town, find out if anybody had seen him.
But why was Burke so anxious to find out if Roger Collins had asked you to look around?
Beats me.
Is that what you two are arguing about, for heaven's sake? My Uncle Roger.
We weren't arguing, Carolyn. I just don't like the guy. Who knows? Maybe he has something to do with Mr. Malloy's not showing up.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, wait a minute. Tell me something. Why should he be so interested in whether or not your uncle asked me to look for Mr. Malloy?
I don't know.
You should. You've spent enough time talking with him.
Cut it out, Joe.
And another thing, how come none of this mess started happening until Burke Devlin came back to Collinsport?
Carolyn, if you have been talking to Burke, then...
What is this? Now look what you've started.
What
I had lunch in Bangor with Burke, and that's all.
Well, did he mention my father?
No. Why?
No reason. Look, do me a favor, will you? If any customers come in, just tell them I'll be back in a little while.
As soon as my car's ready, I'm taking off.
Well, then tell them to help themselves.
What hit her?
Oh, probably couldn't stand hearing you needle me about Burke.
Oh, I am sorry, Carolyn, but I just cannot sit around watching you make an idiot out of yourself over... Oh, forget it.
I'd be happy to if you would do the same.
It'll be a great pleasure.
Then we're agreed.
Carolyn, will you marry me?
Oh, how can I when you're such a nut?
What kind of a nut will you marry?
Are we getting serious now?
You know what your little cousin David got as a gift today? A crystal ball for looking into the future.
Oh, how nice for the little monster. He can see what kind of trouble to get into.
He told me my fortune and yours.
Joe, you don't really believe those things, do you?
He said you'd never marry me. He said you were going to marry Burke Devlin.
He said that?
Yeah, he looked into that little piece of glass, and that's what he said. A penny.
What?
For your thoughts.
Oh,
What?
I just don't like the idea of a crystal ball deciding my future.
That won't help, Sam. That won't help at all.
Are you going to start telling me when to drink and when not to drink?
I'm going to tell you that I'm not through with this thing. Not until I get the whole story.
Burke, I'm telling you by all that's holy, I've been standing here for a half an hour telling you I don't know where Bill Malloy went. Now, if you'd like, I'll try to wave my magic wand and have him materialize right in the center of this room.
Got the jokes. There's only two people who would benefit by Bill Malloy's disappearance. You and Roger Collins.
I have no reason to fear anything that Bill Malloy might say.
I don't believe you.
Well, then believe this. I'm just as worried about him as you are.
Are you?
Yes. He was one of the best men I ever knew in this town. I'd hate to think that he...
Wait a minute. Did you say was? Past tense? Was?
Oh, well, I only meant that...
You know what's happened to him, don't you?
No.
It's piling up, Sam. It's building every minute. Every minute. And it won't end here, let me tell you that.
But it was only a word. A word. I'm telling you the truth, Burke. As far as I know, he went off fishing somewhere.
Fishing. Fishing. Well, that's just where I'm going. Fishing. I'm not going to sit around here and...
What are you doing home?
I came to see you, Pop. I thought you canceled the portrait sitting today.
I did. All right, Sam. I'll be seeing you again.
Where are you going?
I told you. Fishing.
Remind me never to trust that mechanic. Next time he says an hour, I'll know he means tomorrow.
Why don't you try looking into a crystal ball just to make sure?
All right, Joe. All right.
I'm sorry. My trouble is that I love you.
Joe, you're an idiot.
Maybe, but I still love you.
In spite of everything I do to you.
Ah, a fella has to take the bad with the good.
It's the trouble, Joe, can't you see? It just isn't much good. I don't know. I want you to hold me like this, and then Joe, what's going to become of me?
You're going to become Mrs. Haskell, and you're going to live happily ever after. If you just give yourself a chance. Besides, I'd like to prove that a certain crystal ball is wrong.
Oh, I wish I could forget about Burke and this house and... Hold me, Joe. Hold me tightly. There's someone at the door.
I didn't hear a thing.
I better see who it is. Burke, what are you doing here?
I want to see your uncle. You know which one of the ancestors this is?
Nope.
They're a strange group, this family. They cling together. Protect each other. Don't care 2 cents about the outside world.
That's not true, Devlin.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. You plan to be joining the clan someday, don't you?
I'm gonna marry Carolyn, yes.
And do you also plan to live here in Collinwood?
Nope.
Why not? There's plenty of room. Joe, just push aside a few cobwebs. Dig up some buried bodies. Hang your portrait on the wall, and you're a member of the clan.
What are you after, Devlin?
I thought I told you back at the restaurant. I'm looking for Bill Malloy.
Why here?
Uncle Roger isn't here. I asked Mother and Vicky, and they haven't seen him.
Do you know where he could be?
No. Why don't you try the office?
I already did. They said he left. I thought he might have come back here. Well, I'll find him.
If he does come home or call, is there anything I can tell him?
No, just tell him I want to talk to him. And not on the telephone.
Is it about Bill Malloy?
Yes.
Burke, do you have any idea where he might have gone?
Gone? No. How he got there, yes. Joe, remember, dig up the dead bodies first.
What did that mean?
Nothing. Just a not-so-funny joke.
Dead bodies. What dead bodies?
And then with everybody talking about Bill Malloy's disappearance, I began to get worried.
Why you?
Well, I know you're going to bawl me out, Pop, but it's the same old story. You and Burke and Roger Collins.
There's no connection?
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. But Burke seemed to think that Roger Collins had asked Joe Haskell to look for Bill Malloy.
Why shouldn't Roger Collins want to know why his manager didn't show up for work?
But, Pop, even you. Look, when you called this afternoon and asked me about Bill Malloy, I didn't think anything of it. But then when everybody started talking about him, well... Pop, just tell me this. How did you know about his disappearance?
Well, you know me, Maggie. Sooner or later, I get to know everything that goes on in this town.
Well, then do you know where he is?
I think you better go back to work. I wouldn't want to see you get yourself fired.
But do you know where he is?
Maggie, I brought you up to be a sensitive, intelligent, inquisitive young lady. But there's a limit to how far you should go with your inquisitiveness.
Yes, but does his disappearance have anything at all to do with Burke or Roger Collins?
Maggie, I'm tired of all these questions. Now, please, go back to work and just leave me do mine.
Now, Pop, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What is it that ties you and Burke and Roger Collins together? Did Mr. Malloy have any answers?
Reds and yellows, greens. Reds and greens. I think I'll do it all in red and
Pop,
green.
I asked you something.
Well, with a touch of yellow, just as an accent. Just a touch.
Where are we all heading?
Towards death, Maggie, darling. We're all headed towards death.
Tammy Grimes Show is the new comedy about a far-out funny girl in a wild pursuit of happiness. Advance premiere 1 week from tonight in color on ABC. Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.